Dan, a quite famous win in the Challenge Cup on Sunday as we knocked Featherstone Rovers out of the competition in the third round. When you look back on that game, just how proud are you of the way that you and your teammates performed?
Yeah, buzzing, to be fair. I think it was coming, and throughout the week, to be honest, the prep weren't great. We couldn't train Tuesday night because couldn't get the lights on the 3G. Thursday night, the snow, and then Friday we couldn't go out again, so we had to do literally minimal in the sports hall. So it was pretty much an attitude and a mentality thing. So it was, yeah, proud of everyone involved, and it was coming, like I said, and we've not, especially as middles, we've been targeted and we've been scrutinised a bit, so it was good to front up and, yeah, get a result.
You mentioned there that we got the win without a single on-field training session. Is that, we're scrapping training for it now?
That's what we said after, yeah. So we said, oh, we don't need to train anymore, but obviously that got nipped in the bud a bit, so yeah, it's back to business this week. So yeah, it's obviously good to beat Fev and put a little bit of doubt in their mind for later on in the year, so it's great to have.
And the fact that we took it all the way to the 80th minute and the fitness really shone through, that's a real vindication of the work that's been put in earlier in the year.
I wouldn't say fitness, I think half the team, I was definitely hanging on by a thread, especially when we did about 4 good ball sets, and it was like a soundtrack was going and just kept making mistakes. We did our best to try and lose the game, but yeah, it was a gutsy win, and yeah, it was one of them games where you had to just take your chances, and we did, and there was arguably more chances, but yeah, definitely good to get the win.
And like you say, it gives a bit of an injection of confidence moving forward, but obviously that's the cup, the draw was made, we've got to put that on the shelf now, and how important is it that we concentrate 100% and throw everything we can and everything we've got at Keighley on Sunday?
Massive. We've not gone back-to-back yet wins in the league, and yeah, that's just a big focus of ours to obviously kick on now. We can't slump a bit now. Like, we have to create some consistency, create some wins on the belt, and obviously creep up that table. So yeah, it's massive to get a win. We'll have a look at Keighley tonight and do our homework and obviously implement it in training, but yeah, it's massive to obviously perform is the main thing, and the result will hopefully come after it.
It's the first time Keighley have visited the Shay since July 2014. The two clubs have always had a bit of an affinity for each other, with quite a few players playing for both teams over the years. With that in mind, you must be excited at the prospect of a big crowd down at the Shay for what should be a fantastic game of rugby league. Yeah,
it should be a good game. You know, Shay's always bouncing when they're on form, and it just gives us that little bit of extra percent to obviously try harder basically, and gives us that lift. So definitely looking forward to it, and yeah, it'll be a tasty affair. Keighley, they're a bit up and down at the minute, and they've had some decent results recently, so they'll probably want to kick on. So, and a win against us will obviously highlight their season, so it's up to us to obviously perform well and not let that happen.